cause some sort of thrombosis, which is just a clot, and something very serious can happen, okay? Phlebitis, inflammation of the vein. Anything that ends with an itis, okay? Aneurysma, okay? It's just a localized dilation. It's just when a vessel is big. Don't go touching that, especially massaging it. Hematoma, a mass of blood trapped. Hematoma. Oma usually means tumor, whether that's benign or malignant. Did you guys hear that? Okay, whenever you see oma, O-M-A, okay? So anytime people have cranial hematoma, anywhere in the body, anywhere in the head, whatever it is, we rather you not touch that. Edema, localized edema and general edema, okay? High blood pressure. Yeah, hematoma usually means tumor, whether it's malignant, which is bad or cancerous, or benign, which is good or not cancerous, okay? The next one was, you guys remember, I did tell you that massage could help mild blood pressure, but definitely not high blood pressure, okay? Remember I said somewhere in the 200s, wherever it is, it's probably best to leave them alone, okay? Fatigue is one of them that it can help in, but if it's chronic fatigue, many times it's a contraindication to do it, because fatigue is a symptom of many different diseases. So you want to know what it's linked to before you touch the person. Frail elderly people, if you see that they look kind of fragile, bones can break, probably not touch them unless you're an expert in that area. Scoliosis, it must be recommended by a physician if it's for scoliosis. Okay? Skin problems, acne, broken vessels, burns, blisters. Remember, anything that looks kind of reddish, anything that looks like inflammation is present, especially acute inflammation, we try not to touch that. Lacerations, tumors. Do you guys know why we don't give massages to people that have cancer? It actually promotes because you remember how when cancer forms, it actually develops its own blood supply? Okay, so what happens when you stimulate the area? You're promoting more blood supply for the tumor. So we definitely don't want to do that. Oh, usually you never want to give a massage when a person has cancer. Before cancer. Lacerations, yes, lacerations. Scoliosis. Yes, it is. Scoliosis only when recommended by a physician. A hernia. Some people actually think that you should massage when people have a hernia. But especially when it's like an intestine poking through an abdominal wall, don't touch it, okay? When a hernia is recovering, it should be recommended by a physician. I wouldn't say totally discard it. But acute hernia, definitely not. Okay, severe asthma, diabetes, any type of heart or lung disease, we should get a physician's knowledge and advice in that area, okay? Diabetes, severe asthma, or any type of heart or lung disease, okay? I was kind of laughing the day when my teacher told me, she said, Sarah, one thing we try not to do, because I was getting really excited in massage class. I was like, Anna, I really want to try this manipulation on you. I saw it I'm sorry guys, I watched the videos. And so what happened was, I went to give her a massage, and she felt so tired after the massage. I was like, oops, what went wrong, My teacher came, she's like, Sarah, I know you're excited about it. But she told me this, she says, under no circumstances should massage be applied so vigorously that it causes the patient to feel exhausted or results in bruised or injured tissues. Okay? The purpose of the massage is to relax. It is to heal. Let us refrain from doing it in such vigorous a manner that we exhaust the patient. Amen? Amen. Perfect. I'm sorry? Okay, amen. Okay. All right. Are we ready to begin now? Let's go ahead and take the questions and answers at the end of the actual chair massage real quick. And, just the concept? Go ahead. Yes, actually, I don't know if that's for the chair massage, but I think that's a principle in massage in general. To restate the question, she said, is it good or is it recommended to drink water after the person has a massage? And the reason being is that we want to go ahead and pull, you know how you're moving circulation? You're increasing circulation and metabolism. What the water will do is will help the release of these toxins, okay? And will help to eliminate them. Thank you very much for that. Yes, actually resting is one of the main things that you want to have your patient do. We'll get to the end of the massage in just a moment, okay? All right, so you guys remember what was one of the main first principles in terms of the actual application of the massage? It was deep, deeper, deepest. So we want to go ahead and start with what's called, and I want you to look at your partner, whoever your partner is, and wake them up as they're sleeping. And wake them up, no, just kidding. Okay, so we want to go ahead and this is our first manipulation. What is it? Manipulation, okay? It's not a technique, it's a? Manipulation. Oh, perfect, okay? And my teacher used to call it playing the harp. But the actual name is called a nerve stroke, okay? Not necessarily vigorously applied. It's actually very feathery, very light, and it's according to the sedative effect that you actually want of the actual massage to do, okay? So if you want, let's say you start doing what's called a nerve stroke right here, okay? And you start doing the nerve stroke on your patient, and you want them to relax quicker, usually we go ahead and do a quicker nerve stroke. You guys see what I'm doing, right? Just caressing, it's like playing the harp, okay? Just caress down here, play the harp here. Now if you want to just kind of, if they're already slow, you know, just go ahead and slow them down. But if they're not slowing down, just go ahead and do it quicker, okay? So go ahead and try that on your partner, okay? I'm using a good body technique here. I'm gonna, instead of leaning, I'm gonna actually put my foot behind and lean forward, okay? And just like you're playing a harp, okay? It's called a nerve stroke, like you're playing a harp. Okay? We're gonna go ahead and tilt this chair, moms. Okay, like that. Okay. 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 So just go ahead and do the nerve stroke here. Okay, go ahead and try that on your partner. Everyone has a partner? Okay, now where did we start, guys? We started here, right? Where do we want to end? Where do we want to end? I cannot stress, stay just like your devotional walk. Start at the same place that you've started. Just like what? Just like what? Perfect. You start at the same place, okay? So let's go here. Now you don't want to make this part seem lonely here. So we're gonna go ahead. You guys see me? Okay. You see my back? We're just gonna do the same manipulation, and we're gonna do it here, and we're gonna come down towards the back, relax this area, okay? Ask your patient how they're feeling. How do you feel? Are you feeling relaxed? Okay. Okay. Now remember, don't lose contact with the patient now. Don't lose contact. As you're switching over to the other side, my teacher used to teach us this. If you want to smoothly move over, start doing the nerve stroke and just smoothly move over, okay? Okay, now this side here, continuity, keep a rhythm. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, okay? Now let's say I'm going on to a different manipulation now. What we want to do now is we want to continue on in the hierarchy of deep, deeper, deepest, okay? So the next one that we want to do is called the posterior effleurage. Take your two hands, grab your partner, and you're going to go like this, okay? Glide gently, but with some pressure, like a butterfly, okay? Glide, keep your patient modest, glide, apply some pressure in the neck area, okay? So as you're gliding, apply some pressure up here, come around, okay? So let's go ahead and do 3 of those. 3 of those. 1, okay, 2, 3. Does everyone get that? How does that feel? Good, okay. Now the next one that we're going to do is friction, okay? Friction, okay? Now where did we start? Where did we start? Okay, excellent. So we're going to go on and start with the friction. One of the first ones we like to do is called the ulnar friction, okay? Ulnar friction. Take this. Ladies, let us take this side here. And you start like this, okay? Gently rubbing. And not too much pressure, especially on the bone, please. Yes, towards the heart. It's just ulnar compression, okay? And just section it off, okay? Yeah, ulnar compression. And get right under the scapula right there. Now remember, keep it horizontal, okay? Keep some good posture there. Okay, get right deep, especially if they're fleshy in that area. Get right underneath there. How's everyone? Does it feel nice? Okay, let's get down there in the lower back. Now remember, we have to be sensitive about the private area, okay? Would you like me to go beyond your buttocks, moms? Yes. Oh, now mom said yes, so I go, right? And I do beyond her buttocks, okay? But just remember, you must ask the patient, okay? Did you guys see my hand remained? Okay, now we're gonna continue here. Let's say I went down to her buttocks. I'm just gonna glide up and I'm gonna start doing the same thing and start palpating. Do you feel some tightness there? Work in it. Work. You guys feel that? Doesn't it feel nice? Okay, get under that scapula real nice. Okay. 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 Ask your patient if they want you to go to the buttocks. If not, do not go there. Especially, especially if you're in a health expo, I wouldn't recommend going down to the buttocks. Okay, let's focus now. Let's focus. We're going to continue on with the next friction, okay? Does everyone see? Everyone got that? Okay. Don't remove your hand, okay? All right. We're going to continue on with what is called the posterior. No, it's not called the other one was the posterior effleurage. But one thing we like to do is just the palm friction. Just your palm, okay? Just take your palm. Do the same movements. Okay, we can go a little faster now. 1, 2, 3, 1. No, you can apply a little pressure. Remember, we're going deeper. 2, 3. Okay, you can go up there again. 1, 2, 3. You guys feel that? Get right in there. 1, 2. And you can return if you want. If you always want more continuity, you can return. Okay, now move over to this side and do it the same on here. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now what we're going to do, you guys remember what the stress zone is? Upper back, neck, and shoulders. Okay. So we want to focus a little on the stress zone. So we're going to go ahead and do what's called petrissage. Say it with me. Petrissage. Okay. So you're going to take your hand and start here, and what you're going to do is kind of like a knee, but in the same. They call it more of a pincer grip. So just go like this and use your thumb and just pretend like what my sister said here, like you're kneading the bread. Now what I want you to do is add some movement to it, Brother Errol. I want you to go like this, okay? Just move it. 1. Move your entire hand. I want to see that hand moving. You see that? I want to see that hand actually moving, okay? Move your hand. Go like this, okay? Like this, okay? Add a little bit pressure on the thumbs there. Okay, I'm going over to this side. I'm going over to this side, okay? Focus on this part. Shh, shh. We want to have continuity here. Okay, go ahead. How does that feel, guys? Good. Feels good. Okay, now, if your partner isn't doing it in the correct way, it is because what you need to do is make sure the hand is moving back and forth like this. Like so. You see that? You see how her tissue is moving underneath? Okay. Is that